Here we are, the end of 2014 and the start of 2015 tomorrow. I'm going to be ending 2014 in a fantastic way by going and seeing The Hobbit tonight. So I'm really excited about that. But last year at this time, I did a video like this, and I had spoke about wanting to get back into writing and my goals for the year. So I'm gonna do it again this year. Last year I had 133 subscribers, and now I'm up to 749. My goal for the year was 500. So I beat it by about 250 subscribers, which is amazing. Wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you guys, obviously. I must be doing something right if you guys are watching my videos and liking it and subscribing and sharing it and all that stuff. So I'm really, really happy with that. Now, with that said, my goal for next year was going to be 2,000. I took a sales class where we had discussed goals and things like that. And one of the first things they made us do on day one, and this is for my career, by the way, but one of the first things they made us do is cross out our goal and double it. So my goal for 2015 is 4,000 subscribers. I think it's attainable. It's a higher percentage of growth than this past year, but it'll be fun. I'm up for the challenge. Now, last year, if you would have asked me, oh, you're gonna have a website and you're gonna start a group called the One Shot Group, and you're gonna have a podcast, and you're gonna be doing blog posts, and you're gonna make all these great friends, I may have believed it. I never really had a plan for this year to go the way it did like this. I just kept doing what I was doing. I made videos about what I felt like doing, and I'll continue doing that. But now I have a couple extra mediums. I have my blog, which I've really enjoyed doing. There's something about being able to just type up a blog and post it to the internet, as opposed to turning on a camera, recording yourself. There's just something nice about being able to just type what you're thinking. So the blog will be continuing, and I plan on doing at least a post every other day on average. I'm sure I'll have moments where I don't post anything, when I get busy or whatever. As for the podcast is something that I've been wanting to do for a couple years. Didn't really have a plan how I would do it, but it just kind of came together recently with the launch of the website and moving my blog to my website. It became more of a reality, and that is because there were options on the site. And I said, oh, okay, I can put this on there, and I don't know, maybe it'll draw people to the website. Maybe not. Maybe people will like hearing my take on things, or maybe they won't. And so then it got me thinking, well, I can't do a podcast by myself. And so I was thinking about who I enjoy talking to and bouncing ideas off of, and vice versa. And so I reached out to SR2 Joker, Andrew Knapp. Love the guy. He's an awesome dude. I feel like, he compliments me well. He's very intelligent. He comes from 4th edition D&D, which a lot of people hated, but he didn't care, and I can respect that. He's also one who can play various styles and enjoys playing various styles of games. And frankly, I enjoy talking to the guy. So there was nobody else out there I would rather have as my guest, my guest host, or whatever. I don't even know what it's called because I'm not really up to date on podcast terms, but as my partner in crime. So had to reach out to him. Luckily, he thought it was a cool idea, and so we're gonna try and do it bi-weekly, maybe once a month. I don't know. So we're gonna see what happens with the podcast this year. Still trying to get it set up with iTunes. I went through the process, still waiting on a confirmation email. It seems like it's been too long for that, but if I don't hear anything by mid next week, I'll try again. But yeah, so the podcast is going well and still fun. We've gotten a couple episodes in now. The next one should be up by this weekend. We filmed or recorded it last night. But yeah, so there's that. Now back to the YouTube channel, since this is my YouTube channel. I plan on doing the D&D Basics series still. Next week, I will be doing backgrounds. So a lot of people have asked about that. And mechanically, there's not a lot to it, but it's something that people ask about. So I'll be sure to cover it. And hopefully that'll help new players, because I've had a lot of players say, oh, I don't want to worry about the background. I'll worry about it later. And, you know, I strongly encourage them to. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that video. I'm looking forward to doing it. I've been looking forward to doing that for 2 months now, actually. It was almost one I covered instead of Magic a while back. So I will be doing that. Also, my wife has been painting some of my miniatures I have. Some of them I got from DM Brad. Some of them we bought for Father's Day from a local store that sold Reaper miniatures. They don't anymore. They're all out. But so she's been painting my Reaper miniatures, and I have not done any crafting since that 15-hour binge. So I do plan on getting back to that. I've been wanting to do some things. My wife, I invited her a while back into some of the Facebook groups like DM Scotty's Crafts and things like that, and she has taken a liking to it, has offered to help me with certain things, and I think that'll help me stay motivated on crafting. So crafting is coming back to the channel. How frequently, I don't know. I'm not really worried about trying to do it as a, oh, I do it once a week on this day or anything like that. I'm not worried about keeping that up. But I will get back to crafting. I will show off some of my stuff, have some ideas, have some things I really want to do. So stay tuned for that. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment below with your suggestions for things you'd like to see me craft. Maybe nobody else has crafted it, or you just want to see my take on it. Let's see, with the channel, live chats will be coming back as soon as I have some time. It's looking like January might be another busy month. I've already had to cancel playing Savage Worlds on Friday nights because it's just not feasible. So my career kind of has always made it hard to get there on time, and it's also a 45-minute drive. So it just seems better to, instead of canceling on them, it just seemed better to say, no, I can't really play, which kind of bums me out because, they're cool people. I really enjoyed the people. I'm sure I'll see them around. Maybe I'll play with them again in the future. Just right now, the schedule does not permit. So with that said, though, that did free up my Friday evenings to run an online game of Heroes Unlimited. So starting this Friday at 9 p.m., which I was considering pushing back again, but this Friday at 9 p.m., I will be running my Heroes Unlimited game, Super's registration game. That'll be a lot of fun. It's something I've wanted to run for a few years now. Finally got the group to do it, and we'll see how it goes. It is a campaign that's in Rifters. Don't want to say which ones, but it is in the Rifters. So yeah. What else with my channel? I don't know. I think you'll see a lot more live plays, a lot more game recaps. I want to go back to talking about ideas for games. I've got a ton of great ideas, and I'm happy to have 2 groups that I run for. I also run D&D Encounters locally, and that's been a lot of fun. I don't own Hoard of the Dragon Queen or anything, but I have the Encounters PDF or whatever that they, you can get for DMs and stuff. So I have the first 3 episodes of Hoard of the Dragon Queen that I will be, or that I've already ran through. As of the other day, they did not have the next episodes up for encounters. So I don't know what I'm going to do about it. But hopefully I get a new PDF with the rest of the episodes, because I know everybody's looking forward to playing Hoard of the Dragon Queen. What else? The one-shot group. We have hit 763, I think, members. We've got people from all over the place that are now participating. We got Alex Gillette, hopefully I'm saying that right, also known as Captain Gothnog, owner of Critical Hits Publishing. He's a part of it and is playing in a game, I believe, coming up. We have Matt Click from A Fistful of Dice, who you guys probably recognize from YouTube. He's a member. He's played in a couple games ran by AJ Pickett. He's also my DM for the Provokers campaign, which is an awesome campaign. Let's see. We also have, oh gosh, I was going through everybody last night and I can't remember. Kirk, PhD and D. Again, he's got his own website. He's admin over at the YouTube RPG Brigade. Awesome guy. We got him. AJ Pickett, who is from the DM's Craft forums. He's their admin. He also does their video cast thing they do every month, or however often they do it. I'm not sure, but yeah. So AJ Pickett, the guys from Nerdarchy are part of it and are supposedly going to run some daytime games coming up here soon, like Dave from Nerdarchy and stuff. Those guys are awesome. But yeah, anyways, go check out all these guys' YouTube channels. There's so many more people that are part of the brigade. We have awesome, admins there that help, will answer your questions and steer you guys in the right directions to find your games or to find players. So come check it out. It's awesome. That's, just search for Tabletop RPG One Shot on Facebook and you'll find the group. Yeah, I mean, when we hit 1,000, I'm going to run a 5th edition game. And I really think that as good as 2014 was and how unexpected everything was, I really think 2015 is going to be amazing. I have no idea what's in store for 2015. I just know that I'm excited about it. I'm excited to keep pumping things out through all these different media outlets. And I'd love to hear what you guys would like to see me do. I've made so many friends this past year that I never would have made, if it wasn't for my channel. And I think it all really started when I began doing live chats to talk about 5th edition D&D. That started in August. And it gave birth to the One Shot group. And that gave birth to my website, and it was amazing. So I had a lot of support from a lot of good people, and I think it'll continue. So yeah, hope you guys will jump on and take a ride in 2015 with me. With that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Tell me what you want to see in 2015. I'm going to try and come up with a plan for the first quarter of 2015 where I will try and come up with a not necessarily a regular posting schedule for the different mediums, but I'll try to set goals for, I'm going to try and get a blog up, I'm going to try and plan it out a little bit. Maybe there's a series you'd like to see me cover, whatever. Flip through Fridays. I can't promise I will be continuing those. I don't have enough products to do it every Friday. But every once in a while, if I get a new book or something, I'll do a flip through. Might every now and then show off books I currently have. So if that's something you like seeing, let me know. Because, if there's enough demand, I'll do more of them. too many people are covering monsters. I probably won't do that. Ian Christensen, I believe, and yeah, Ian Christensen, I believe, is covering spells for D&D, so I'm not going to go too into that. What is it? Art of D20 is covering classes. Nate from WASD20 is covering how to make characters. So I'm not going to do that too much unless I have like an optimum build or something I want to do, or just a unique build and I feel like doing it. Then I'll do it. I mean, there's just so many different things, and I'm trying not to step on people's toes with what they cover because, frankly, there's just some people who do things better than me, and I'm just not going to step on their toes. Not that it is a problem or anything, but, I mean, I have my D&D Basic series. I'm sure people will still cover the stuff. I'm not worried about it. But other people are doing a great job, and I'd rather steer you guys to their channel than to hijack their stuff. So, like I said, go check out all those guys. They're doing awesome stuff. Obviously, go check out SR2 Joker. Everybody I've mentioned. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. Ham and Opie, he just sent me a nice Christmas package. They had some magic cards and a magic case in it. So again, go check out a bunch of people. That box opening should be coming in a couple days too. Someone sent me a bunch of dwarves the other day for D&D, so that was really awesome. Love it when people send me free stuff. I mean, I can't complain on that, especially when it's miniatures. In fact, I started making a list of based on the monster manual and stuff of miniatures that I would like to have to make up the ranks of the D&D monster manual. But yeah, so it's like a spreadsheet, and it's like how many I'd want for each one. I don't know why I did it. I think it was so I could help my wife help find gifts for me and stuff. Because I have a goal to have representation for every monster in the D&D monster manual, and representation for every possible character class in the player's handbook for the core book. But maybe that should be my goal. By the end of 2015, I want every miniature that I would need to run 5th edition D&D out of the core books. Maybe that's my goal. But anyways, sorry, I've been rambling long enough. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Stay safe. And yeah, go join the One Shot group. Check out all the other stuff. I've already went through it, but yep. Happy New Year, guys. Bye-bye.